Hi everyone. In this video, we will learn how to load source data from MySQL into Hive and transfer target data from HPage to Hive for validation. Let's get started. First, we will create source table in Hive. Then you will use scoop to import the data from MySQL to source table in Hive. So in the Cloudera, first we need to go to browser. After that, go to Cloudera Manager. I agree. Now we need to log in. After logging, check for Cloudera Quick Start. It will be on left side. Click in this drop down and click on Start Server. When you work in Cloudera, make sure to stop the services when you are not working or before shutting it down. Otherwise, while restarting, it will take time for you guys. We need to wait for 5 minutes. Now, as we can see, it has started. The status is finished. Let's close this. Refresh it. Ignore the warnings which is giving you. Now minimize it. Now we need to open our terminal. We can open it from here. Now we need to go to Hive. For that we will type Hive. As you can see now, we are into Hive right now. Before creating the tables, we need to create a database. So for that, we will write a command create database source db. Now in source db, we need to create a table that will be identical to MySQL, that which we have created earlier. The constant should be same. For your reference, I will just show it in your text editor. Here we cannot write primary key. As you can see, create table stg customer details, ID varchar 25, name varchar 30, email varchar 30, phone varchar 10, DOB it should be in date format, gender should be in varchar 10, address can be varchar 30, city can be varchar 20, state can be varchar 20, country code should be in varchar, pin code can be in integer format. Before we need to give the name of database on which database it is. For that we will give source db dot. It is the database which we have created just now. We'll copy this command, paste it here. You can see successful messages came okay. Time taken 1.951 second. Now we need to import the data from MySQL to Hive. So we need to see what is the table name in MySQL. Open a new terminal. MySQL user root password. Password is Cloudera. Now we need to see the database, show databases. So your source is there. Use source, show tables. It is HTG customer. So here make sure this database name should be present in MySQL. So for my case, it is source. So table name is HTG customer only. So here Hive table name we should give as source DB. Source DB is nothing but our database in Hive. And this is the table name which we have just created in Hive. We need to run this command in the new terminal. So as you can see, it is running. Wait for 1 minute. So here it is showing us table as source db htg customer detail status num file 4. Total size is 2219 right now. So all the data has been imported from MySQL. Let's go back to Hive. Select all from database name source db dot table name htg underscore customer underscore details. All the data has been imported now. Now in the second step, so we need to create a table in Hive first. Second, we need to import the data from HDFS table in Hive. For that, first we need to check whether the data is present in HDFS or not. From HBase where you are saving the data, you can see it in Hadoop HDFS name node. Browse the file system, temp. You'll see one data has been added here. Now we need to create the table. Previously, first step was to check whether the data is present in HDFS or not. Second, now we need to create the table in the Hive of target. Now we need to go to Hive. Now we need to create a database. Let's create the database as create database target DB. So you can see success message has come as okay. Now we need to create the table. Create table target DB as DWH customer detail, customer ID, first name, last name, email, phone number, age should be an int, gender, address, city, state, country code, PIN code. So raw format delimited fields terminated by comma. We should write inverted comma, shorted as text file. So your target DB is our database name for target table. DWH customer details. We'll just run it. You can see OK messages pop up now. So table has been created now. If you want to see the table, select all from target DB dot DWH underscore customer underscore details. So there is no data is currently present. So it will show us like OK message only. You can see now we need to import the data from HDFS to Hive. So this is the way we can upload the data from HDFS to Hive. So here we need to give the part of Hadoop where our file is, location of the file along with the file name. So we'll go in browsing. We can see here DWH customer is our file. You can see the path is temp/csv file. So we'll write here CSV file slash DWH underscore customer dot CSV. So into table Hive database name. Here we need to mention database name is target DB. Now we need to mention the table name. We'll give the table name DWH underscore customer. Our table name is DWH underscore customer underscore details. We need to import the data from HDFS to Hive. We'll say load space data space and path. We'll give the path of temp tmp csv file slash DWH underscore customer dot CSV space into table target DB dot DWH customer details. You can see loading data to table target dot DWH underscore customer detail has been successful message with OK message. So number of file is 1, total size is 2050. Now we need to see the data, select all from target DB dot DWH underscore customer underscore details. As you can see, you have all the details are present now in the table. Fetch 20 row. So all the 20 rows has been fetched. So we have seen how to create the table in Hive, how to import the table from MySQL to Hive using scoop commands. Then we learn how to create a table in Hive, take the target data from HDFS to Hive, then import it and see the data, whether the data is present or not. Let's check again. So select count tar from source db dot stg underscore customer underscore details. So here you can see total number of data is present here is 20. Now we need to see in target db dwh customer details. All the records has been fetched from MySQL also and HDFS also. That's all for now. We will see on the next video the validation between two tables. Thank you.